So tell us a little bit
So
about Defiance. Like, what is your general approach? What's the general thesis? Is it everything DeFi? Do you have specific flavors in there that you personally like bias towards?
I think the major underlying thesis is DeFi is the biggest product market fit for permissionless blockchain and crypto. So I think product market fit is a pretty VC lingo, but essentially means that it is something that people really want to use and is the use case that is the best that just proven itself. So I mean, because when you think about it, Bitcoin was a digital gold, but it's kind of like a decentralized money, but you can't have the complete full stack with just the money alone. I mean, you can't really do much just by transferring around, right? You need like financing activities. You need to be able to trade around. I mean, we don't want to live in the future 20 years later. It's just trading between one central exchange to another central exchange. I think that kind of defeat the purposes. So I always think that decentralized finance is part of the natural evolution of crypto anyway. Yeah. And I'm a very big disbeliever of all this enterprise blockchain stuff. I think the only permissionless blockchain have value. Yeah. So, and finance is the best use case for permissionless blockchain and crypto. Yeah. It's just like this whole thing on steroids. So yeah, that's the underlying thesis. And I think that at least for now, the tool sector where we see the most obvious traction and use case is really decentralized exchange and lending and borrowing. And this is basically the backbone of finance anyway. People want to trade, people want to borrow and lend. So I think this tool sector is really what we are, as a fund, we are more positioned on. But we are fairly open-minded to a lot of other use cases as well. But I just think that it takes time for the market to mature. I think the next major battleground is likely derivative. I mean, on my knowledge alone, I think there's around 10 fairly legitimate projects working on this, and we have invested in quite a few as well. But I mean, there's no major winner yet. So I think the race is still on.